Hey, welcome to Cooking Show, the show about cooking. These are the two hosts. Bam! We make food together. Boom! What kind of food? You decide. Bam, bam, boom, bop! We pull members of the Media Art Studio every single...
whenever we feel like it.
...for ingredients to put in our latest recipe. Once we do that, we make whatever we can out of the ingredients. Is it good? Bad? Who gives a After the dish has been prepared, we...
and some other people, I guess.
...sit down and eat it, and then rate it on the grossometer, with 1 being the least nasty and 10 being the most. Hey, shouldn't the grading system be the other way around? Shut up! Here's where it gets interesting. Depending on the episode, one chef or the other will take on the role of head chef. They get to wear this stupid hat, but also get to add the secret ingredient.
Note, the secret ingredient can only be applied during one of the 3 random intervals in which the sous chef will be asked to leave the room.
Cool, sounds good. What's the secret ingredient this episode? Oh my god, I don't know what that says. Moving on. After the taste test, the guests will be given a chance to guess what the secret ingredient is. If they guess wrong, nothing happens. If they guess correctly, the head chef gets the dish in the face. Those are the rules. On with the show.
You got all that? All right, good. So for this episode, you're gonna be the head chef.
Yes, I am.
And that means that you're gonna be adding the secret ingredient.
Sure
and that
thing.
means that you already heard the instructions. You know what's happening. Every 15 minutes or so, I leave, and that gives them an opportunity to put in the secret ingredient. Whatever. The rules don't matter. I mean, they do, but like not when we're making it. So you want to get started?
Let's get started.
Oh,
All
great,
right.
head chef.
This week we have pork rinds, a Media Arts Club staple, pretzels, oatmeal.
To shatter the illusion for a bit, I already knew what all this stuff was gonna be, and I'm still kind of weirded out by you taking it out of the bag and just realizing, oh no, we gotta make something out of this.
Baby Bell cheese,
That's a lot of baby bells. This is gonna be fun.
MSG.
Not called MSG, by the way. Focus in on that. It is not called MSG, even though that's totally what it is.
Yes, people are just frightened of MSG, so they have to give it new names.
What does that say? Accent?
That's what that says for sure. And finally, Blassie Polish Dill Spears Pickles.
Oh, it's Vlassi. I thought it was Vlasic for whatever reason.
It does say Vlasic. Vlasic.
You got all that? You got all the ingredients?
Well,
Do you have any ideas for what we can actually make with this?
so I'm thinking we will do a special take on fried pickles.
What?
So, here's my thought process.
Okay.
We take Baby Bells,
Uh-huh.
lay them out in a sheet,
Uh-huh.
take the wax off. Gotta emphasize that.
Yes.
Melt them down in the microwave.
Uh-huh.
Cut them into strips
Okay.
and wrap the pickles in them. And then coat the pickles in a pork rind, pretzel, old-fashioned oats, crushed up coating, and season with some good old-fashioned
Sprinkle some
MSG.
MSG on top. You want to get started with that?
Let's do it.
Take
For
it
the
away,
cooking.
head chef.
All right. So, to start off, we're gonna want to open these up and make sure we get them into the microwave, because I have no idea how long these are gonna take to cook. And
So then we just like
did that do anything?
How many of these should we use?
That's a good question. I don't know how much they spread out when they melt. We'll find out. All right.
We had a mock suggestion from our cameraman that was apparently supposed to use 5.
5 is a good start, although we are hoping to coat 4 pickles.
Yeah.
I think 2 may be enough per pickle, though. So 5 to 8 should be
5
good.
to 8? Okay. Why has it got to be the soft ones?
Yeah, soft ones. Baby Bells. Not as easy to open as they may want you to think when they've just been kind of sitting out for a bit.
Sitting there. Where did you put them?
They were in the fridge for a while, but then they got driven over here, and then we're kind of sitting on a counter with these warm lights over them.
Oh, okay. So they could have been a little bit harder if we had just been more.
Cheese probably doesn't go stale that fast.
You know, we have a fridge.
We do.
We could just.
Right here. Ta-da!
So should we start with 6? Because I've already kind of started arranging them that way.
Yes, we'll start with 6.
All right. So I guess I did my final one. We'll shove the rest of these off to the side for now.
Also, should note, not sure how these are going to melt, so I don't know how spread out they should be. But we are going to make it work. I still see wax on some of these. That should add a little bit of extra flavor.
Yeah.
We'll just make sure they end up on your plate.
Cool. Thanks. I appreciate it. We're gonna be making 4 of these.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 1 for you, 1 for me, and then
1 for Josh and 1 for cameraman.
1 for cameraman. That's your name, by the way.
Okay, let's
And that is your eye. How long should we put it in for?
Let's start at, oh, we're gonna want to cover this, because I've learned from experience. Baby bells release hot oil and pop.
I know that wasn't meant to sound suggestive, but I can't help it at this point.
Would you mind passing me another paper towel?
Another 2 feet away from you. Yes, I mean, yes, of course, head chef.
That's more like it. How do you use it?
How do you use a microphone? That tends to be how you...
How do you use a microphone?
No, not a microwave, Jesus. I feel like this is gonna, like, burst into flames.
Oh, that's popping up. That's pulling up.
Yeah.
Paper. Okay.
Epic time lapse, go! Being very well behaved.
Oh,
that's
God.
yeah, that's
Okay.
okay.
Here we go, everybody. Time for the big reveal. So we're just gonna peel off the top layer.
Oh God, it smells.
You can see, yeah, the smell is almost. You can almost taste the scent here. Okay.
You want to take a nice long whiff of that?
No.
Fine, I will.
I'm gonna wash my hands before I touch the pickles directly.
Oh God. It mixed with the pickle juice. Thanks for joining us, everybody, for cooking the show. It's gonna be the next big thing, I swear. Here.
That's so. Is that rubbing it in for me?
Yes. just being a good sous chef.
Thank you. It's the real job of the sous chef is to wash the chef's hands.
Not even to wash his hands, just to like rub in the dish soap that he's using to wash, because we don't have any hand soap here.
We are a very professional production here at Cooking Show.
Not a second-rate production at all.
This is.
I've totally forgotten what the plan was. Let me be real with you.
We're gonna coat these pickles in the melted baby bell cheese.
I just do we have to use a fork for this, or can I just be grabby from them?
Depends how comfortable you are with people touching your food. Okay, so
That's how
now.
comfortable I am. Just like it's like you wouldn't want people doing that to your food, would you?
Yeah, you know, I don't really mind it. I just wanted to make sure everybody else was cool with it. Okay, now. Admittedly, I am just touching it now. So, okay, we are going to end up using 3 per, not 2, so, but that's okay.
Oh God.
That means if we're making 4 of these, we're going to need to use 12 baby bells.
We have just enough then.
Good. Okay. Now, once we have these 2 fully wrapped, if you want to add your 3rd one on there, your 3rd wrapper,
Yeah.
we are going to want to crush up
Oh God, it's so hot.
some of our things to then coat them, and then we're going to throw them in the fridge and let them to cool. So, this will be our crushing dish.
All right. Pretty small, but I'm sure we can manage.
Never mind. This will be our crushing dish.
Okay. So should we get to it then?
Yes, before this thing gets too dry. Don't add too much, of course, but
Yeah.
so we gotta get a little bit of those oats in there. We will also be able to grind them down with something heavy. We'll find something. And now, of course, the pork rinds. Sorry to all of you vegans out there, but we did not pick these ingredients.
No, they were randomly submitted to us by
Ooh, yeah, get a whiff of those.
the other fine folk. By the other fine folk.
I'm sure you could just smell them through the camera there.
Oh, gross. I still question the pretzels. I feel like I didn't crush them enough, but they're really hard to crush. Let's get some more pork rinds in there.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're gonna make this this crush section like 90% pork rind.
Oh boy, that's a lot of pork rind. Trying to find like
That smells like it too.
You know, we're gonna use the smaller dish for crushing.
Of course.
Because of course this is the part of the dish you're actually meant to get dirty. Okay, you ready for crushing?
Yeah.
Not sure if the cameraman can hear this, but this is some real nice crushing.
I like how you said, "Are you ready for crushing?" and then immediately I just like step back and let you do it.
Yes.
He's just like, "Are you ready for crushing? Check this out. I'm a crushing machine."
These are not crushing the pretzels.
I'm wanted in 37 states for my crushing abilities.
Okay.
They're not like
now
falling
let's
apart.
get up to our coating. We're just gonna take these and we're going to.
Extra crush them as we like sprinkle them on.
So yes, just mush them into the sides.
It really is just like old pork rinds. There's like nothing else going on.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to get some of this,
Other stuff.
some of the oats. Just
Yeah,
kind
some of the oats.
get a little pretzel even like wedged under the cheese a little bit. Get some more pork rind in here. It's gonna be a real tasty thing. Just imagine like a mozzarella stick coated in crunchy stuff and stuffed with fried pickle.
It's not even fried. It's
Are you salivating yet?
The pickle isn't fried though. That's the problem. It's not sticking.
This cheese got too melted. We should have crushed it up first. Second batch will be better. Okay.
So what you're saying is that this is what the volunteers will eat.
I do believe, and this is a fully improvised rule, that maybe the secret ingredient shouldn't go in the volunteer stuff because I forgot to send you out to give me a chance to add it.
That's a good point.
So we'll
Should I
send
be
you
sent
out.
out at some point?
Yeah, probably. We'll send you out eventually.
All right, you figure it out, man.
Okay.
All
Sorry
right.
to the cameraman and Josh that you're gonna have to get the worst food selection, but ooh man, are ours gonna be good.
Sous chef tip of the day here. It's not. I don't care how well prepared this is. This is not.
Just gonna keep
This is not
rushing.
food.
It's all made of edible things for this week. That might change in the future. Most of our suggested ingredients weren't edible. We were actually told to use the wax of the baby bells and human flesh and bricks. Also, Rocky Mountain oysters, which,
Oh.
if you know, you know.
All suggestions for next time, by the way. You know, if I ever find myself in the Rocky Mountains and get some of those oysters that they're so famous for, you know that I'm just coming right to the Meaty Art Studio with them.
I am going to Texas soon. They might sell them out there. You know, you can probably get a big old jar of pickled Rocky Mountain oysters.
Texas isn't the Rocky Mountains, is it?
I don't think you know what Rocky Mountain oyster means.
I mean, they do, but I don't know what. Oh, it's just wherever the not cat. Well, yeah, cattle.
And now, pro tip to any of you all at home: if you ever get hungry while you're cooking, just peel a little off the paper towel. This is going to be a really interesting tasting. I can say that for certain.
You're gonna make me try.
Go for it. How often do you have melted baby bell?
Not often enough.
Good thing is these ones didn't release as much oil as they do sometimes. I've melted baby bell and had it been mostly oil and then just this like shriveled up lump of bubbly death.
How long did you cook them for when you did
I don't
that?
remember. Probably like 15 minutes. A minute. It's a good period of time.
Yeah, we don't. That was too long. They were already. Like, look how much ended up sticking by that point.
Yeah, we lost a lot of baby bell to these paper towels, but
So maybe like 45 seconds.
I don't know, I think a minute still works. We gotta get them nice and melted still.
Nice and melted.
As long as we open the microwave up at the 47-second point again. That's the real secret. You gotta open the microwave for like 6 seconds, 47-second mark.
I'm gonna have one of these pretzels before they get tainted.
I kind of feel like trying a pork rind because I haven't really had them before.
Go ahead. It's right here. How is it?
It kind of tastes like bacon fat,
Let me try.
but like a little burnt.
Oh, the cameraman wants one. Knock yourself out, bro. It straight up just tastes like bacon grease.
Yes. That is a good description.
Like
Now,
solidified bacon grease.
I should tell you, I believe it is the first of the 3 secret ingredient break times. So, right now we're gonna have sous chef step out of the kitchen. So I may or may not add the secret ingredient.
Just tell me when to come back in.
Will do. Go ahead and step a little far down the hallway so you can't hear anything, because I'm gonna explain what it is. Alright, audience at home. Today, our secret ingredient is ranch-style restaurant dipping starter thing. Now, typically, you're supposed to add this to like, let's see, buttermilk, and mayonnaise, and cover and refrigerate for 30 minutes. We're not gonna do that. This also makes like 16 servings, so I don't know how much to add. Since I feel like it's gonna be really powerful, and I want it to be evident what I added, but I also don't want it to be overpowering. So we're just gonna add it in here. I don't think it'll be very noticeable. If we just add... There we go. I'm also relying on the fact that Noel may not know what MSG tastes like, and I can just say, that's MSG. Because, little secret, the second ingredient on here aside from salt is MSG. So, pretty much the same thing. I'm gonna take the lid off of this MSG. Here's the pro tip. And I'm immediately gonna add it. I'll grab it in a second. Because I realize, if I just add MSG immediately, any white powder in here, suddenly, totally explained. This is not coming off very easily. I'll go. Yes, cameraman is very smartly suggesting. Knife. I feel like that's definitely the easiest way to open something with a knife. It's been my strategy for years, is just stab straight down, kind of avoiding your fingers. Emphasis on the kind of. I've only lost 2. Don't worry, I found him again. The corniest joke I could have possibly told right now, but Noel's not here to stop me. He's got to be so confused at why we're taking so long. But maybe it'll make him think this is all a bluff. This table is messy. This is going to be a lot to clean up. And ta-da! Time to go to Noel. So, I realized it would probably be smart to add MSG in here. Okay. I don't know what MSG tastes like, or really anything about it. Do you know what MSG tastes like?
No.
Do you know how much you're supposed to add the things?
No.
Okay.
I have no knowledge about any of this.
There are 254 servings per container of this. 254 people you feed with this thing. I may have just added a lot.
Should we have added it to the first batch, or
we'll sprinkle it on top at the end.
We'll sprinkle it on later.
Yeah. No, leave the wax there. That could be poisonous.
Why?
But if you want to eat some wax on top of yours, be my guest.
No, I just want to see someone else do it.
Okay. Yeah, that would be your plate, though. Okay. So remember, we got to look out for the 1 minute 40 or for the 47-second mark. Got to open it right there, or else they won't be perfect.
Time lapse, go!
Time lapse speed.
Go!
And we're back. That's hot.
That sounds crunchy.
That's hotter than last time. Okay.
Let's get a look in there, shall we?
Let's get going. First layer. Fine. Second layer. Third layer. Oh boy. Doesn't that look good? Just look at that cheese pull. Are you salivating yet?
I don't know about you, but I'm already killing. Actually, I'm kind of hot, so I'm gonna take this off.
This is called second-degree burns.
Wait, how hot is it? Not that bad.
You must have the less hot side.
Not that bad. It's okay. It's bad. It's bad. It's hot. Okay, you're right.
Fork.
It's bad.
Here we go. Here is the elite strategy of the fork wrap.
Yeah, I ain't about that life. I'm going raw.
Oot. There we go. Gotta be careful, this is going on public access television. I am censoring the word by the way. So everybody's gonna be wondering, what did he just say?
Yeah.
And the answer will be but only the cameraman and me and Noel will know this.
You know what else I'm gonna censor? We can cut that part. Oh, God, I thought this was like a regular paper towel, but it's the one with the baby milk grease on it.
Okay, mine is looking tasty.
I gotta cover mine up still.
Yeah, you gotta finish coating yours and then
Coat
get it
has
in
to be
there.
solidified.
These are going to be good. I am telling you that right now, audience.
I have less faith in
And
this project.
we will maybe be publishing the recipe online. I'm not sure. You can look for it if you want. Just Google pickles wrapped in Baby Bell, fried in pork rinds and pretzels and MSG and oatmeal.
Maybe went a little bit
Put in the
overboard
freezer.
on the Oh, we're putting it in the freezer.
Yeah, that's where the other ones are. It's how we make sure the Baby Bell resolidifies.
Oh, we're just gonna freeze it.
Yep.
Are we gonna reheat it, or are we just gonna put it in there?
No, we put it in there. We eat them cold.
We're gonna have a pickle-sicle?
Yes, Pop's pickle.
Pop's pickle.
All right, whenever yours is ready, throw it right in here. The freezer is already full.
Cameraman, get a look in here. Yeah, now you see that? Are you looking at that? There's no place to put it. Oh. What do we...
Okay, that one's going in the fridge. Ours will get the freezer time.
Wait.
Cameraman is better at this than us.
Wait. Big rain, kinda.
If we hear a loud thump in here, we'll know what happened.
Yes, we will.
Ooh, bagels.
This one's gonna stink.
I didn't think about that. We apologize to all Media Art Studio employees. Well, since we let that freeze,
Gotta look at that. How long are we gonna let it freeze?
okay, so confession time. I forgot to have Noel leave twice for secret ingredients and only had him leave once when I actually added the ingredient. So, cameraman has already left, and Noel has left. We're done. Things are in the freezer, but we don't need him to know that. We're currently in the midst of the cleanup process. So if this camera is on when he comes back in, I can just say, oh yeah, I turned that camera on to show the secret ingredient. He'll believe me. It'll be fine. I feel a lot of buzzing from somewhere, but I don't know where. Cameraman is at the door, so cut.
Welcome. It is now time for the taste testing portion. As you can see, MasterChef has already arrived with the delicious, delectable dish
It's so big.
that we're going to attempt to consume.
Borrow this so that we can dish up some plates for some bowls for most people actually.
Yeah. Oh, you even cut it for how thoughtful.
Is that a lemon?
That would be a pickle, actually.
Are those oats?
Yes.
Oats, pork rinds,
I'm
and
sorry, what?
And a
pretzel.
pickle. There's a pickle inside
Oh
of it.
yeah, I see the pickle.
Wait a minute, the outside is just cheese?
Yes.
It's
It's
Everything, and then one of them has the secret ingredient.
You're gonna eat the whole thing?
He's dished the whole thing.
I'm glad you guys gave the half option.
I'm not using a knife.
Oh, you're not? Can I have this one?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
So how do we want to do this? Do we want to all try it at the exact same time and we do a countdown?
Okay.
All right, MasterChef. Oh my God.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Could be not bad.
Are we
This
ready?
could be all right.
Like do it for the countdown. Give us a
Yeah.
countdown.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
It's a pickle.
Ew, I hate pickle.
It's all pickle.
I can definitely taste the secret ingredient. I'm pleased by that.
Okay,
I can't.
That's good.
It's not bad, but it's not good.
yeah, I can.
So salty. I feel like if you like pickles and cheese, you would love this. It's not bad.
Well,
I
I
would
hate
prefer
pickles.
just a pickle, honestly, but it's good.
I don't like the fact that it's a
I will have
cheese-sicle.
that.
I personally don't like anything that's on it. It's like,
I kind of like
I
the
was- I set
crunch
myself.
from the whatever. Is it pretzels?
It's pretzels and pork rinds.
Where did you get pork rinds?
It tastes fine. It tastes good. Weirdly.
Yeah, this is good. Pork rinds, and the breading is like 80% pork rind.
I mean, because everything just kind of disintegrated and fell off, now I'm just kind of left with a pickle. We're trying to make something where it's just it's a pickle, but it's covered in everything. But I only like it because everything fell off, and now I'm just eating a pickle.
What you should have done is you should have taken a pickle and dipped it in chocolate, or taken this whole thing and dipped it in chocolate.
Like this entire assembly just
Yeah,
dipped
or
in
taken
chocolate.
this entire assembly and deep fried it or something.
See,
But then
because
again,
all
we-
we were working with is the microwave.
Yeah, no, I
A
know.
microwave and a
So-
freezer.
I will
microwave
bring you
and a
guys
freezer.
I will bring you guys an air fryer.
Ooh.
Air fry the cheese
that's
pickle.
really
And we'll
cool,
start air frying this episode.
we did-
and I'll
I think
regret
there was a
everything you
blender,
feed
though.
me.
What'll you guys give me if I, because all the cheese and stuff fell off, what do you give me if I just eat it all right now, minus the pickle?
Making the
Respect.
offering.
We will give you respect.
You can.
Good enough for me.
He makes this offering while I've already just been munching on the little things left in the bottom.
It's a great for all the family, you know. It's great for Christmas
Yeah,
and all the
honest,
holidays.
like if you like cheese, pickles, and whatever else is on this, you probably like it. I personally hate it, but everyone else seems to like it. So a majority.
I don't like this.
This is like a 4-star meal. I mean, there's five of us. So and for everyone liked it.
That's true. So,
What would be your logo? 4 out of what?
4 out of 5 upside down pickles.
Ding,
Alright.
ding, ding, ding.
What would you rate this?
Easily a 0.
You don't like pickles.
I hate pickles.
Well, no. 1 is
Steven.
being good, 10 is being bad.
Oh, 10.
Okay.
Honestly, before eating like the whole cheese and pretzel and everything like that assembly, I would have rated it like a 2 from on the not gross to gross scale. I'm gonna have to bump it up to at least like a 5 or 6.
Because you just ate the cheese.
Exactly.
I originally gave this a 5 out of 10, and then we decided the scale would be reversed, and I still gave it a 5 out of 10. It's still the same. And now I would say a solid 3 out of 10.
I would give it like a 4. It's not that gross. I'm afraid of what else you're gonna make this season.
I think what we're getting from the crowd here is that we gotta step our game up.
Honestly.
On the grossness factor, you mean?
Oh yeah.
So is your goal
take
to
it all
make
back. It's a 10 out of 10.
Kind of.
We'll see.
I have to.
Yes, you have to guess the secret ingredient now.
All right. So I saw some green there, some green sprinklings that wasn't there before.
Thought it was pickle.
Is it dill?
It is not dill.
Oh, I guess I only get one guess.
That's true.
What was it?
It was
Oh my god.
buttermilk ranch dressing starter.
Wait. Hang on.
What world would you have gotten that?
So to wrap up these episodes, I think we want to take the opportunity to plug or advertise or just like generally raise awareness for anything that we're up to or any other place that you can find us. So, Master Chef, do you have where can the people find you?
My fellow Americans. Actually, I'm going to sit down because I don't know if I'm out of camera. My fellow Americans, I am currently running for president as part of my AP Gov class. So, if you are a 9th grader who will be voting in a presidential election in the next 2 days from filming, then please vote for Henry Frederick Gray of the Eclectic Party. That is ECLECTIC, Eclectic Party.
Will the election already have happened by the time that this goes up?
We're not going to talk about that.
All right, I'm gonna be comparatively more modest. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna and I'm just gonna plop something there in editing.
Okay.
You'll find out when we see it.